Chief Meteorologist Brian Hale, the man of the hour. Everybody waiting to hear from Brian. It's going to get cold and colder?
Yes, it will get colder because, well, that's just the way things work. When a cold front moves through, the good news is we're not going to see too cold. I'm not expecting a freeze out of this deal, so that's the good news. You could curse the clouds, but I wouldn't, because the cloud cover is what's going to keep us from getting too cold the next couple of nights. So the cold fronts move through. Temperatures are dropping overnight tonight. Drizzle, little patchy drizzle. I mean, so light, you're like, feel it for a second, and then it's done. That's turning to showers from tonight to tomorrow. So let's call it cold, cloudy, wet, nasty, icky, whatever you want. But that's the way it is for the next several days. The wind chill may flirt with the upper 30s at times, so that means that's what it's going to feel like on your skin. So you got to dress the kids appropriately before you send them out. And I'll reiterate, I'm not expecting a freeze in this forecast. All right, here we go. Temperature trend overnight tonight down around 43 and then up to about 48 tomorrow. So we're hemming in the temperatures, boxing them into roughly the 40s, maybe 39 as an overnight low on into Wednesday morning, but not seeing a big range of temperatures. Again, clouds, north breeze, light drizzle, all that will work, conspire to keep us in that cold range, but not allowing it to go too far and not letting it get too warm. All right, so satellite and radar combined shows the front is already pushed just to our south. I mean, it's still, you know, in the upper 50s in and around, say, the Port of Brownsville, and you're looking at 52 at Harlingen, 40 at Kingsville, 33 at San Antonio, but it's in the teens in the Panhandle, so that'll tell you something. 43 overnight tonight, mostly cloudy, turning much colder as we push on through the overnight. Patchy drizzle, but the idea is that we won't freeze. North wind 10 to 15. So when you head out the door tomorrow morning, it should be around, say, 43 degrees. And notice not a big fluctuation here. And you can also note the light drizzle will be there, on again, off again. Might have to turn those wipers on once or twice. 47, 48 degrees from noon to 3 o'clock, and the drizzle opportunity turns to an opportunity for more substantial showers. I'm kind of reluctant to use the word substantial, but they'll be more numerous. I don't know as we'll have a whole lot of liquid out of it all because we're not expecting any significant rainfall amounts whatsoever. Now you can see the big picture shows that back behind where the coldest air is, toward Dallas and Wichita Falls and Sherman, Denison and Austin and Waco, they're going to see where the cold air and this moisture from Mexico bind together and provide a wintry mix of sleet and freezing rain and maybe some flurries and whatnot on through tomorrow and on into Wednesday. It's not going to be good. If you've got flight arrangements on through Dallas, better double check your app for sure on that one. And if you're driving up that way, be careful. Otherwise, we just watch the cold air continue to filter on down into the Rio Grande Valley through tomorrow, and the light drizzle and shower activity becomes a little bit more substantial on Wednesday in terms of shower activity, and that goes cold and wet for us. And then we go into Thursday, still much the same. It's your old friend overrunning. What do I mean by that? Well, the surface cold air comes on down behind the front, and it's thin. It's not a very thick layer. And then you've got that moisture that flops up over, like you saw on the big map. Yeah, it comes over from Mexico and flops over. So you got one over the other. That provides for the cloud cover, the drizzle, the lingering chill and gray, dreary forecast. Make sure your fur friends have it all together with all that you need to make sure they are out of the cold and the wet. You can see the temperature trend remains cold. I love a good graph, so here it is. And you can see that, yep, Wednesday morning we wake up to that 39. And even when it clears out and we start to see the sun, yeah, we warm up in the day, but overnight we're still down into the low 40s because of the radiational cooling. We just can't seem to get away from the cold this week. It's going to stick with us. Sorry about that. I'll remind you, here's a look at the temperature spread for overnight and into tomorrow. We're just not going to warm up. No way. And your 7-day forecast shows that we really don't see a breakout until the weekend for both highs and lows.
Well, we're keeping our eyes peeled for it, Brian. Thank you. Here's Ruben with a look at sports.